starts with Ali's face doing some kind of weird expression.
I took my 340i's performance to the next level with one simple mod. It gained insane power. Oh my god! In fact, this one upgrade will help future-proof my B58 engine for even more power in the future.
Oh, that thing is saucy, boy.
We've recently installed some bolt-ons to the car paired with a TU pump and an off-the-shelf tune. With just those things, my 340i ran 11.5 seconds in a quarter mile and 3.5 seconds 0 to 60 miles per hour, which is pretty crazy, considering it was only around $1,000 in upgrades. I wanted to see how much more I could push the stock turbo in this car, but in order to do that, we need more fuel. And that's exactly what we tackle in today's video.
Alright, so this is the easiest way to take your B58 to the next level. Everything is super easy to install, plug and play, and you gain some massive power. Hopefully today, by the end of this video, we'll have this F30 in the 10s in a quarter mile. The heart of everything is this Dorch DS25 high pressure fuel pump. You guys already know I have the TU pump on here, but this is even better than that. With just this high pressure fuel pump and not touching the low side at all, you can get up to 750 wheel horsepower on pump gas and up to 650 wheel horsepower on E50, which is freaking insane. And if you decide to pair it with the plus 40% cam upgrade, the limit is even higher. It's pretty freaking nuts. The kit comes with the high pressure fuel pump, of course, the billet mounting bracket, the harness, the alignment tool, hardware, small bracket, and the replacement hardline. We also received the soft line upgrade as well. We're gonna switch up things a little bit different today on my car. We're gonna do the MHD Flex Fuel kit. Never used it before, heard really good things about it. Plug and play, very easy to install, which also comes with the 360 adapters here that we're gonna use to install the ethanol sensor that comes in the kit. We'll be using an MHD platform to tune the car, along with a custom tune from Davidshouptuning, which will need the MHD wireless adapter that's gonna work both for the tune, and also we're doing XHP on the car today so we can shift it a little bit faster and get rid of the torque limiter. This setup is gonna be insane, guys. It's very simple to do. You get great results, and David said he can get me into the 10s. And if I can get into the 10s with this little bit amount of mods, I mean, that's just gonna seal it. The B58 is king.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to go to the drag strip today, but definitely in the next F30 340i video. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on that upload. We, however, will be running a 60 to 130 miles per hour later on in this video, so make sure to watch to the end.
We sell everything that you guys see on the table on the website. I'll leave links down in the video's description. Reach out, email us, chat with us. The guy that's holding the camera, he'd be happy to help you guys out with any questions. The one thing we don't sell is the DME unlocker. But if you guys are local and need a bench unlock for your car, I mean, just reach out to me on Instagram or Swap Depot, Ali, and we can set you up. Same thing with tuning. If you guys don't want to do any of that stuff yourself, we'll be happy to help you guys out. All right, so here are the steps, guys. Pretty much have to clear room here. Our pressure fuel pump is underneath this section here, so we'll take the engine cover off, the side cowl pieces here, the rubber seal, possibly the metal frame. And we'll come to this side, cover for the DME so we can have access to the connector that we need to piggyback off of. Fuel line is also back there, so let's go ahead and start taking stuff apart. Are you done?
I think he's saying that because it's already been 15 seconds.
Well, because I'm being relatable over here. You should be able to do this in 30 seconds.
Should we just snap?
Well, you can make it happen in 30 seconds if you do the YouTube magic.
Sounding like a real anthem. Charlie saw my running like you think I answer. Whoa, telling me she wanted me to answer. Trying to get saved, baby, I am not the answer. No.
Look, unlike my F30 N55 car, where we had to go through hell to do not just this, the lift kit, which was a big pain in the ass. This one's right here. So here's a soft line they include, guys. It's actually the same length too. So it replaces the soft line, the hard line on the back, similar to like the N55 cars. And then the hard line also gets replaced. Very easy to uninstall this, guys. You got, right, you loosen here, loosen here, loosen here. And then the other one is like that push-pull connector type over here.
Yep, very simple. They do include, or the,
I should show that.
Fuel kit.
I should show that.
Safety glasses. Do we have that on the table?
Yeah, it's right here. You got some glasses? You know what? I'll do it for the video.
Hey, especially when you're working on cars with the New Jersey dust, it really comes in handy to have safety glasses.
All right, guys. We're official today.
I'm probably the only one around here who actually wears them.
We don't do shit here. Let's see if we get the right size for me. Oh, yeah.
Dang.
All right, guys. We're official, bro. What the f are you doing? I am prepared, bro. Oh, yeah. See? I felt the sprinkle on my face. The glasses came in the clutch.
Yeah.
Ouch! I definitely didn't hit myself on this hook right here.
Issue with these until, oh, there we go.
All right, check it out, guys.
Dang.
Completely different, right? So between the TU pump and the Gen 1 pump, obviously the difference is very minor as far as the appearance. This, you need this. I mean, if you're on a lower budget, then you need this, but this one will make your car very fast, especially if you pair it up with a custom tune E40.
Okay.
All right, so installing the high pressure fuel pump. First thing is this goes right at the base. Does have a groove around here that sits right at the opening of our installs, right here. So it should sit in place. Blue.
Blue Loctite.
At the bottom of the bolt. This bottom, not that bottom.
This is the redemption right here, guys.
I still f it up anyways. All right, careful guys. You don't want to ruin this. You want to go in there nice and slow. Make sure it's going in there evenly. And there is some initial pressure sometimes, like right at this point. But if you're gonna press on it, don't overdo it and make sure that it's straight. See, there you go. It's straight, so it's compressing down.
Do not just send these with the impact. You will have a bad day.
You know, it's funny, one way that you know that you're overdoing it on one side, you start to feel tension and it gets tighter. That's how you know it's going in crooked.
Right, and you definitely don't want that.
Because I can feel it as it's getting harder. That's when I switch. That's the easy giveaway, especially if you don't have sight of the gap. You can actually feel it as it's getting harder. You don't want to get to that point.
By the way, those torque specs are coming directly from Dorch's technical resources. They have a full install guide on this kit on their website.
And it comes in the clutch because it did with the wide body over there, especially the lift kit. God.
We got the DS25 pump installed.
Let's get the lines on.
Dude, did we put the pump on backwards? All right, so we were just talking about install instructions. I think we put it on backwards because he was trying to reference the connector placement there. If you end up like this, you have a problem. Yeah, we'll be right back. We're gonna fix that.
I decided to leave that part in the video to show you guys we aren't perfect, and we make mistakes as well. Don't let anyone bring you down for messing up an install. Learning from mistakes is one of the best things you could go through in life. Just laugh it off, address it the right way, and keep it moving. Most likely you'll never make that mistake again.
All right, guys, that is the DS25 high pressure fuel pump installed. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw on the
Where is it at?
fuel line.
Oh, look who came to help.
No, he just has a third hand in his pants.
Whoa!
Yeah, the one in my pants has fingers.
Hold on.
Okay.
It takes care of itself.
Now that the DS25 was installed, it was time to move on to the flex fuel kit.
We're literally, everything's happening off camera.
With the MHD Flex Fuel Kit, we get these 360 fittings for the ethanol sensor. Basically,
Mike, shut up. This is not part of your install.
plug and play.
All right, go ahead and explain it, Ali.
All right, you guys got that, right? All right, cool. Thanks.
Come on, explain it, sir.
This goes like this. And that's it. The way you have to do this is basically take this fitting as an opening, slide it in here, like so it doesn't go past this point. Insert this, thread it on, You want it to be snug, not and tight like crazy. Then you take the big fat sides, which the ethanol sensor goes into. Then you have the small side, which goes to your fuel rail. And then you take this guy, you push the connector, connect this, make sure you tug on it. Then you take this, get that in there, and then turn your sensor down. Wow! Just tug on both sides, make sure it doesn't pop off. The Supra we had did pop off once while driving, it was great. After that, you just tighten this fitting, and then there's a bracket that goes right here. That's just to keep the line from moving around, and that's it. Installed. Cut.
He took
He took over the DIY installation, guys. This is plug and play.
You have ground, black. You got 2 wires that are jumper wires, and you have your ethanol. Take your ethanol, plug in. I'm gonna guess and say this one.
Yep, it's the first connector. Manual transmission cars do not have this connector.
So this flex fuel setup from MHD only works for automatic F30s.
So all you have to do is unplug this, jump it between the harness, and then plug it back into the original spot with the new harness.
Plugged into the very first connector in our car. It could change from car to car, but ours is very first one.
And you have this guy. So there's a ground point right here for, I'm guessing, DSC module. So you just loosen this bolt and insert this.
All right, so we got the ground on. Now he's just gonna perform some tucking. So this is really important that you connect the high pressure fuel pump, you know? Just use the included adapter harness.
Flash the car and go start it. Wow, perfect fit. There you go. You got the Dorch DS25, the updated lines, the flex fuel sensor with the 360 fittings, and an MHD module there that connects into one of the plugs there, which you can't even see anymore. It's nice and clean. And then the box is somewhere in here by the brake booster underneath. All right, now I can go ahead and flash the car. We don't have a base map from David yet, so we're gonna do the OTS map and just select I believe it's the Dorch Stage 2.
Who's knocking?
We don't even have a door in the back. So they give you the option for Stage 2 on MHD. I'll show you guys how that looks on the app. And let's get the first start in. I'm gonna plug it in every video like I always do. MHD adapter, the wireless one is the best one to like flash your car. It works for MHD. It works for XHP, which we're also gonna tune the car with later on today. And it works for even boot mod, guys, and Beamer code and anything. So we have plenty in stock, so make sure to get it. I'll link it down in the video's description. We'll connect to the adapter. By the way, if you guys are not familiar with the MHD tuning platform, I'll link a video that goes more in depth about everything that you can do with this app right here, because I'm just kind of going to breeze through the important stuff in this video. So we're gonna go ahead and flash MHD map. Go ahead and do Stage 2 high pressure fuel pump. We'll do E40, that's what it currently has on the car. For options, we'll select for Canvas ECA preset. We'll use the MHD. And the other important thing is we'll go down to where it says high pressure fuel pump installed, and we'll do the Dorch Stage 2 right here. Everything else, we're just gonna keep it the same, and we'll go ahead and flash the lamp. All right, let's see if the car doesn't blow up. Let's go to data login real quick so we can see our parameters. And I don't have any of the gauges set up, so let's go ahead and do ethanol content can. That's what you want to select for one of the gauges. E45, bruh! Hey. So I'm currently on the E40 tune, high pressure fuel pump, Stage 2 E40 tune. The one thing that I did learn about today that I had no idea, with the OTS maps, you can run a flex fuel tune. And I hear MHD does a really good job with that, but it's not information that it's super easy to find online. So if you guys want to do that, we'll go over to tune, flash MHD map, and you have to select MHD plus multi-map. It's the only way to run a flex fuel tune on the car. So we'll set all the map slots to 93. It doesn't really matter. It'll auto adjust anyways. And then we'll go to options. And as you guys can see, it says enable flex fuel on the screen. So enable flex fuel, boom. Now, if you go to 93, E40, full E85, A map will auto adjust depending on the fuel that you have in the car. That's really cool. Just to show you guys that you have to keep everything on 93. Let's say I put map slot 2 to E40 and then I try to flash that with flex fuel. It doesn't give you the option to enable flex fuel. So everything needs to be set to 93. I don't know why that's the case.
So weird.
It's really weird. We'll hit multi-map.
It's like an Easter egg.
And then now you can enable it. Boom. Make sure all your settings are good and we'll write to the car's DME.
All right, guys, very important that we put a battery tender on the car, especially when we're flashing XHP, which is what we're about to do.
All right, we're doing XHP. Something we do not offer online, but we do offer in person. So hit us up on IG and we might be able to squeeze them in, right, to get their transmission tuned. Obviously, if you're tuning your car B58 N55, you will hit a torque limiter a lot of the times. So XHP would help eliminate that and also make the shifts much faster depending on the stage that you choose, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. We're gonna go stage 3 this time around. So let's connect the car.
Now you have to download a file.
We'll flash the car. Oh, actually we have to unlock the car first. Oh, let's see if I have enough credits. Yes!
Well, this is different for
It's
people,
different for them. It's different for them.
It's different for people that are doing it themselves versus us because we are a dealer. So I don't think you have to do the unlocking portion.
No, you just buy the license, whatever packages you need. I'll link it down in the video's description. Or if you're local to Orlando, we can do it for you guys.
This is rocket science.
Pretty much. And if you don't do this correctly, you can break like the transmission essentially, and you won't be able to turn on the car. And
Stage 3.
Stage 3. Another thing that I'm going to briefly talk about, we're not going to do in this video, but maybe it'll be helpful sometime in the future once we make more power. If you go to flash settings here, you can actually edit stuff like the shift map editor, use stock shift maps, torque reduction, uplifts,
Don't do that. Don't do it. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, don't mess with this. Ignition cut, shift in, torque punch.
Yeah, don't do any of that because you will be buying a new transmission.
Drag race mode.
Yeah, right.
Custom launch control.
Right there.
Take off in second. Okay, so this might be useful in the future. Take off a second gear as standard.
Activate line pressure bump. What's
Oh yeah, let me see what this drag race mode thing. Look at that. You can activate drag race mode. It's designed to extract the absolute maximum from your transmission and boost your 0 to 60, aka f up your drive shafts and your axles and all of it at the same time. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. I'm just gonna go straight to the OTS stage 3 and call it a day. Prepare your device and vehicle. Watch, it's not gonna flash now. It's gonna say ugh. We've been to 2 E85 stations. No E. So we're going to the third one. The problem is we're at 22 miles left, which I guess, you know, since we have the new setup with flex fuel, it doesn't really matter. We can pump 93, but we're trying to get this content out for you guys in a timely manner. And of course, David is waiting for me to have the proper fuel so we can start tuning. So hopefully the third spot is, it has E. Damn you guys in Orlando stealing all the E. Go pump some 93 every once in a while. Save some for everybody else, bruh. All right, so Sunoco failed me twice in a row, but...
The third Sunoco came through, you know?
Yeah.
The guy's out here stretching the line.
Oh, no! I didn't press anything. All right, go move the car, Ike. Let's do 7.5. This screen looks better than the one.
I was gonna say, bro, they don't need the Extrons here.
My hand smells like corn now. Let's go.
Oh, nope. Only this pump, pay inside. Bro, what is going on with Sunoco today? 6 times the charm, you know?
Hey guys, so we're at E66 right now, like above the E50 that we want, but we just pumped 93. Let's let it mix. And worst case scenario, we got flex fuel anyways. And MHD has an E85 map, so it'll just switch right over. It'll probably make less power, but who cares? At least for now.
There you go.
All right, we're right back to where we started, E45. Whenever traffic clears up and we end up making it to Mexico, I'll floor it and see what the log looks like. I'll do a log of the car.
We were currently on the OTS flex fuel tune until we received the custom tune from David.
Second gear pull? Brake boost maybe? Okay, the car didn't like that.
What the f
It cut throttle. It didn't like that. It's like when you try to do a burnout on these cars and stuff, like sometimes they don't like it. Let's go ahead and do some shifting. Oh, it's much more aggressive. You can actually feel it. See how much faster it is?
Bro, it's like instant.
Am I exaggerating, or I say it's like DCT fast?
Not really, bro. That kind of...
That's fast, bro.
And it's smooth, too. You don't get like a
It's
jolt.
real smooth. Oh my God. And you can feel like a small bump on it, like the aggression. Let me see. It's instant. It doesn't have that lag it used to have before. So obviously you feel the biggest difference once you have the car Sport Plus and you have it on Sport mode here. Put it on manual mode, you can feel the difference. If you want to just drive casually in comfort mode, fully automatic, regular drive, it doesn't really change comfort and stuff like that. In Sport though, it's super good. Here, let me see.
Yo.
That's just fast. Look at the downshifts too. It's very snappy. And it seems to like blip the throttle a lot more aggressively on the downshift than before, for sure. Me likey. Man, dog.
He eats arse.
Oh yeah, those shifts are fast. Those shifts are fast, boy.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, we're just gonna see the shift speed off of launch, but on full auto mode.
Dang, yo, bro, you just did a burnout, dog.
How did I do an all-wheel drive, bro?
Dang. All right, the cilantro's gotta go.
At least before XHP, it wouldn't allow me to brake boost past 3,000 RPM. I think XHP just, bro, allowed me to do higher than that. It normally holds me at 3,000 with a brake boost. That wasn't launch control, by the way. That was just traction fully off. This one allowed me to brake boost past 3,000, and it just lit up the tires.
Dude.
All right, anyways, we're gonna see if launch control actually works after doing XHP. Oh my God. Let's go get a custom tune, bro.
I wasn't really expecting that until we got the Shoop tune. That is crazy, bro. OTS map. You got Batman.
Oh, let me move my spot.
I'm Batman.
This was probably the fastest tuning session I've ever had with any car. If there's one thing Davidshouptuning is really good at in the BMW world, is tuning B58s. He is like the B58 king. I'll overlay his email here. You guys have to hit him up. If you guys need a custom tune, you gotta hit this man up. He's good at all BMW platforms. He just tuned my M2, and he's tuned every other car I've had on the channel since 2018. But B58 is his bread and butter. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and he actually gave me two tunes. He gave me one that's, saucy, and he gave me one that's a little bit above saucy. That way when I go do a 60, 130, I go to a quarter mile, I get the best time. But we'll run the more conservative map. We'll select a tune. We have our MHD Flex Fuel enabled on top. So Canvas ECA preset MHD. Everything else stays the same as before. And then for coolant target, that's one thing I didn't do before. From stock to sport. Go ahead and flash the car. Oh, actually, well, the car's off. That was an oopsie, guys. Oh God. That's the first time I've ever tried to flash a car with the car running.
Yeah, what'd you test out earlier? This guy was out here flashing his car and he tried to send me a text.
Yeah, don't multitask on your phone when you're flashing the car.
All right, what are we doing here?
We're doing a first gear pull.
Oh, shit.
We're going straight for the sauce.
Okay. God.
Man, she pulls for sure. And the cilantros are still holding on, dog.
No spinning, bro. Dang.
What did I peak at? 24.5 PSI. Stock turbo, baby. The only thing about the stock turbo, which is a big reason to upgrade and why we kind of already have that in the chamber, is the stock turbo is really small. So it has a lot of juice up front, then it tapers off towards the end just because it's running out of breath. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad here. I like it. This is fast. What about some anti-lag? She pulls. That DS25 makes a difference if you want to add some power to your stock turbo. DS25 from Dorch. The one thing that is super impressive about the DS25 is how much headroom it still has. Looking at the log here, we have MSB duration after PI, which is essentially the duty cycle for the high pressure fuel pump. Max duty cycle is around 126, and with our current setup, we are considerably below that. We will do a 60 to 130 here in a few, and we'll compare that to like the previous runs we've done in the past with the other setups.
Here's the best 60 to 130 miles per hour I was able to do with this setup. Nearly shaved 1 second compared to when we ran the OTS E40 tune in the TU pump.
Oh, dang. That thing is saucy, boy.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Alright, we figured it out.
oh
We figured it out. We figured it out. Oh my god.
bro, the camera almost smacked me in the face.
Oh shit, bro.
Dude, the cylinder.
Oh, my heart is in my head. I figured it out. Now I just got to try that like 1 or 2 times so I can get used to it and do it at the drag strip. But essentially what I was doing in prior videos before doing XHP, I would hold the brake down like firmly, and then I would, you know, floor the throttle, and it would hold me at 3,000. It was like capped there, so it was really easy to brake boost and just launch. But now with XHP, it allows me to brake boost past 3,000 RPM, and the car makes so much power, the rear gets loose, and essentially I have to let go of the brakes, and I do a roll and burn out there momentarily. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to figure out like the sweet spot. So I brake boosted, feathered the throttle until I got to 3,000, left it there. When I was ready to launch, then I'll go ahead and floor it. I'll see later on if there's an option on XHP to limit the RPM for the launch control, or maybe I'll just activate the drag mode that they have. I really haven't messed with that yet, so I don't want to try that without knowing what the hell I'm doing. But I'll definitely be ready for the drag strip, that's for sure.
I really like the power, and we can probably squeeze a bit more power out of the setup when we take the 340 to the dyno. And of course, we are going to the drag strip and see if I can get into the 10s. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, it really does help. Subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, thanks for watching, till next time.